Oh, hey! Still farting with some settings. I hope I can be heard. Oh, good. I can be heard. Alright, now gotta open up the schedule. Alright. Okay, well, let's turn that up then. Okay, let's try that. Hold on to the mic. Okay. I'm going to situate myself somewhat differently. Yarm. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. If that's not loud enough, I might have to go into the sound settings. Properties. Levels. How far? Oh, that's pretty far down, actually. Oh, what does this look like? Oh, that's better. That's worse. Okay. Okay. Why is it sticky? Why does it have to be sticky? Hi. We actually have 2 things on the schedule today, which is I figured I'd show off the Blender file again for the most recent, episode 50. Yay, thank you for congratulations on 50. And also, I have trivia questions for Doodles that we can do later. So I'll just let everybody kind of pile in here for a minute. Kunkin, we haven't done anything yet, so you haven't missed much other than me adjusting my mic. So, happy holidays, everybody. It's cold around here. This is probably where... Do I have heterochromia? I don't anymore. I don't know if it counted when I did back in like middle school. My eyes actually changed from one color to another color, and one changed before the other. So for a while I thought I was special, and then it didn't, and then it went away. Yes, happy holidays, everybody. Daw, thank you, Captain. Okay, well, let's get to this. This I can swap and go up. Will it go up? Yes. Yay. I need more monitors. I need so many monitors. I need just wall-to-wall monitors. One for each window that's open. Okay. Alright. let's see. I'll answer a couple of questions before we kick off the fun stuff. Let's see. Always love hearing from you, Betsy. Have you considered licensing a TTRPG for No Evil? I haven't considered much anything, really. If people want to just kind of do their own thing, though, that's cool. That's fine by me. How many episodes will No Evil have? Heck if I know. Truly. The amount of them really kinda is at the behest of what I think is appropriate pacing. Like, some of them I think, oh, this could be one episode, or we could make this two because it has two ideas, or we could set it around this one and make a huge one around one idea. And so it's really at the behest of what is needed. So if I don't have to fill in a certain amount of episodes because I have to, as though I worked for a guy, then I'm not gonna. There's certain upsides to not having like a production company behind me, and this is one of them. It gets to be exactly what it needs to be without having to fiddle and make it work. Do you have a plan on making episodes forever, or do you have an endgame in mind? I have a handful of stories, and I'm like, I would like to do these ones. I would like to do these ones, and I'm gonna keep going as long as I have these ones to do. And more keep happening as I make more, so heck if I know. I don't have an endgame in mind. If I run out of stuff, I will, whatever I'm working on last, I will put forth effort to making it have a certain degree of closure, or at least it feels like it's, we're ending on a good note. But it's designed to be pretty open. Is No Evil still connected to Brother Swan? What's the deal with that story? I mean, I don't think I've made anything particularly non-canon in Brother Swan yet. For Brother Swan. Brother Swan is a story that I did start kind of in high school. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a webcomic. At the same time as I'm doing all of these other things, because that makes sense. And it's just one of the ones where I'm like, okay, alright. I'm gonna pick the best story I'm working on right now, and I'm gonna work on that one only, no matter how much I want to work on several stories at once. And Brother Swan kind of got left behind, similar to how Swingers did. They're like, okay, I completed a story in there, so that's gonna have to be good enough. Doing an animation for No Evil, though it's not your quality. Oh, neat. I hope I get to see it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm hesitant to look at anything that isn't a little short, goofy comic or anything. Just because I don't want to rip on anybody off, or anybody to feel like they're ripped off. We're ripped off. Say minimum 50 episodes. Yeah, that's accurate. That's right. It's minimum 50. We. Do you have a plan for the overall story? Yes, I do have a plan for stories. It's not one big story. It's probably just several but smaller ones They're all kind of mushed together. Has who ever played the fiddle? You know, I haven't actually put any thought into whether or not he plays an instrument. Truth be told, if he appears and has an instrument, that'll be as much a surprise to me as everybody else. But that's par for the course for me. I'm gonna try and not have it end in a cliffhanger. That's just for, it was like, if it's a cliffhanger, I intend to have another one after that. I have some degree of decency. What inspired you to draw? Things were pretty and I wanted them on paper. If you want to burn a No Evil to a CD for personal use, archival, whatever, that is fine. Because the internet is ephemeral. And that's just good sense, really. For anything that you like on the internet, if you're just going to keep it for yourself. Okay, where do you get your source material? There are a lot of textbooks that I just own that have that stuff, that have the stuff that I'm working with. I got some science-y sites, websites. I have had some just archival sites. One of them went down recently, but it is on the Internet Archive, and I think I saved a lot of them. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a Tumblr post with some of the places that I just kind of go to. There's a lot. No Wikipedia though. If I end up on Wikipedia, you go there, you go straight to the footnotes and see where if they have any sense. How far would you say we are into No Evil? About 50 episodes. Is that going to be a running gag? It might be. Okay. Okay, some of these are spoilers. Who we would think mayonnaise is an instrument, unironically. Yeah. Accurate. Is it hard keeping track of magic stuff that happened in No Evil? No, because I have a sketchbook and an Excel file. Mostly the sketchbook. I do write down a lot of my stuff. I'm like, do not disobey this rule. Do not disobey this rule. This is a thing that you need to put in there all of the time because it's important. And I have to obey past me because sometimes I don't remember why I did things. And then later I'll come back across the script where it's relevant and I'll go, oh right, that's why I put that in there. I don't even remember. Is your Twitter dead? Well, I never used it that much to begin with. And then there was a bunch of farting faffing going on over there, and I swapped it to the Tumblr because I knew that I felt like that one was more stable. So I pretty much went straight to Tumblr for my announcements, and I have to be better about announcing things just in general. But yeah, I attached the Tumblr to the website so that would be the thing where updates happened. So that's why that happened. I haven't, like, murdered my Twitter. It's just there. It's kind of just became the backup. I'm like, oh, okay, alright, if I have to do updates here and it's still alive, then I'll do it. I was like, I don't want to get another social media. I mean, I probably go to Newgrounds or DeviantArt before going to much anywhere else. It was like, they're still here. Newgrounds is cockroach. Beautiful, beautiful cockroach. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, so I think that we've furthered around enough. Let's look at the Blender file, huh? This is the big one. I am in 4.2 now. I have not made the leap to 4.3 because I hear it's kind of still 4.3 Blender is wrong one. Wrong button. I have a numpad now. Okay. 4.3 Blender is they moved to a different style to do grease pencil. They redid grease pencil from the ground up. It's a different style of coding. It's not based on the annotations software anymore, I guess. Anyway, and it's supposed to be the bee's knees, but it's still brand new. So I wasn't going to make the jump yet because it'll automatically convert all of your grease pencil files to the new one. And I've done an awful lot of work in the current grease pencil in the old file, and I don't want to ruin that work if 4.3 or 3.0 new grease pencil is not quite up to par yet. So I was gonna wait till 4.4 for safety reasons. Any hoosies. Yeah, it's very blue, this background. It's so blue. Da ba dee da ba die. Okay. So this was the new fun thing to do, was the I decided to build as big a diorama as I possibly could. That was the impetus, in order to make my flyover shot. And this is a new doodad that I was working with, which is not very probably not very sophisticated to people actually work in 3D. What is this thing called? NURB path. I made a NURB path for the camera to follow, which is this thing. So the camera gets glued to this here orange line, and woo, Nelly! Let me make that quiet. Let's see. Actually, no scrubbing, no play audio. It will scream out my speaker. I don't know why I need my speaker on right now. Never mind. So you got the camera, it's glued to the line, and it just goes all the way through. And it's really very a basic idea. I just tried to make it as huge as possible. I was like, okay, in hopes that if I want to do something a little more excessive later, I will have worked some of the errors out in this. So there's the line, and it's following the line. And we got a little bit of animation here at the end that transitions into the next file. Okay. I gotta remember that I have a numpad. I have a numpad now. I was working without one for so long. Alright, so that one isn't terribly faux. That's the most sophisticated thing in that one. And I don't know, did I do the same thing in the next one? It's B. Don't save. These files are very large. Okay, where you are? Where are you at? Where are you at? And I need to change that to not talk while I am talking. Like this one, I didn't bother with the NURBS path. I just kind of had to hand animate it because the NURBS path did not play nice with such a small area. This is a small geometric area. And the NURBS path just made things unwieldy, so I just kind of did it by hand and smoothed it out in the where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let's click on click. Are you just not gonna let me click on you? There you are. Yeah, did all of my smoothing in the graph editor here. Like these are all of the there's the y-axis. I mean z-axis, and though I was on the y-axis, and the red one's the x-axis, and you just kind of make sure that they're all smooth and leaning into each other, and it looks like spaghetti. But yeah, it looks really dumb from the outside. Doesn't look like a thing, does it? And then finally, okay, I am in the right one. Don't save. Not that it was matters, because I do have backups. Always back up everything, friends. Alright, let's get out of you. Why am I in? And let's get out in front. And this is the other super complex dumb thing. This is the first thing I animated because I had it in my head. Let's get that out of the way. H. Okay. The pudding. It's not actually pudding. The aspic. It's got like several masks on it. Okay, that one isn't an impressive one. Just as a whole, it's a bunch of filters. Where's the face filters? Very first thing I did, and I don't remember what I actually did. If I tried to replicate this, I think I would go insane. There you are. And this is why one of the reasons why I really want, as much as I shouldn't jump to 4.3, I want 4.3 because there's such a huge pile. And I want to put them all together in their little folders, but I can't. It's so tall. When it's small, I want to mush the face stuff together in its own file, in its own folder, and I can't. Got a floating hand. Bunch of dumb stuff floating. Any Uzis. Okay, that one's a fun one. But also we had this one, which was a fun little cheat. The coffee here was a fun cheat. Sometimes half of the fun of doing this is just like, what can I get away with just letting grease pencil do a thing? Okay, let's go into edit mode. There's a steam. Okay. Steam. is just a shape going up. If you don't need to, if you hand animate something, it has a tendency to, cause as I tried to hand animate this, but it has a tendency to draw attention to itself. I'm like, okay. It would actually look better if I cheated because it isn't drawing as much attention to itself. And the Steam texture is, like, how many lines is this? Yeah, several lines with a noise modifier on it, which gives it just enough movement for it to look like a regular Steam and not look like a piece of paper floating up in the air. But it's not hand animated, so it doesn't draw attention. Because if you hand animate things, it draws the eyes unless you are hand animating other things that is going to draw the eyes more. And coolness shouldn't always trump like clarity. If you're messing with clarity and you just made it look cool but you messed with clarity, then well, that's a problem. I betcha if I was better at animating, I could animate it more subtle, but I'm not. So cheating it is! Anyway, I think that was the interesting stuff in this one. I did fart around with lights again, a little bit, but there was nothing of particular note. Let's see, let's turn the light on. See, it's a little bit brighter. There's that lens, I don't know, color cohesion without just drastically changing all the colors. Alright, and I don't think anything else is different than what I have done previously in other pieces. So, new. Don't save. Okay. Oh dear. I don't think I need that. Ooh, right. And I have not been looking at chat this whole time. Proto jelly, aspic. Aspic! Yes! Beautiful aspic. It doesn't taste like anything unless you make it taste like something. Alright, to those inquiring of the statues in the room, I'm gonna leave it alone because spoilers. Hoping it was a coconut water jelly. We're not that far ahead. Okay, well, I need to get to my other thing, and I need to do this, I think. Where are you? Oh no. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Let's do this. Don't mind my mess. I'm trying to come up with a way to have my monitor. I need more monitors. Alright. Well, that didn't take too long. Took a lot longer doing than showing, that's for sure. No Evil cookbook. I don't know if I have a lot of things that have been cooked. Like 5 things? I don't know. I'm turning away from the mic when I said that. Alright, Smile 444. We're getting ahead of ourselves. The fact is, the drawing is reward for trivia time. I love trivia time. I love this dumb game. So, I'm gonna have 3 trivia questions. And the chat, you're gonna have to answer my trivia questions. And for a correct answer, you will get to request a doodle. So, you can win only one. So if you won one of the questions, I won't pick you for another answer. Because we gotta share. Yeah, alright, so the rules are, try not to get ahead of me. You have to wait until I say go when I do the questions. The stream lag makes that a little annoying, but make it so that I can't really assess, but try to wait until I say go, and then you can put out the answer to your questions. I will be pretty lenient for spelling as long as I understand what you said, because this is me we're talking about. It would be silly if I wasn't lenient. Alright, and those are the rules. So, I'll ask a question, I'll say go, and then the first one to get an answer wins a doodle. And I will do all of the questions first, and then we'll come back and do the doodle. So, I'll just copy down your name and think about what you'd want done. Any Hoosies. First, trivia question. Are we ready? First trivia question. What 3 vegetables are considered the 3 sisters? Go. What 3 vegetables are considered the 3 sisters? Go. All right. We got it. We got it with Omega. Corn, beans, and squash. Corn, beans, and squash. Very first answer, too. Let me copy you down. I would have accepted variations on squashes and also maize. Someone had corn and maize. Those are the same thing. Okay. So I got Omega. And I'm probably doing that wrong in pronunciation. But we will move on to the next question. You can think about what you might want doodled. There's a certain within reason. It's got to be able to go on YouTube. Okay. Now, in No Evil, what object does Rip use to contain her magic? Go. What object does Rip use to contain her magic? Okay. Oh, okay. Bast 6415 got bottles, and that is correct. I'm copying you down. So close, so close. So many close answers. And think about what you might want doodled. Bast with a bunch of numbers. Again. Did I do that wrong? Did I get... Ugh. Okay. All right. Lag can be a pain in the butt. I'm trying to keep an eye on if things looked kind of wonky in the come-in, because that has happened before. All right, so our final question. Why don't we give everybody a second to restart? Let's do a second to restart. If you think it's funky, or make sure that you're on live. We. All right. Okay. I'm going back to the next question. About now. Okay. All right. We're going to the next question, the final question. What system of the human body is responsible for conveying information to the conscious mind? Go. What system of the human body is responsible for conveying information to the conscious mind? Go. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think we got one. I think we got one. It looks like Dub Wub got the nervous system. The nerves are responsible for conveying information, including the stuff that goes to the conscious mind. I labored about how to phrase that question. My stream is lagging so behind. I'm sorry. I'm hoping I was, that sort of thing especially happens when it's cold out and it's winter. All right. I guess now we're coming to the doodles. Pop quizzes, they can be stressful. Okay, let's go back up the line, and I'm going to start doing doodles. So, Omega, do you have your doodle request? Lag. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. Yay. I'm going to have to make a, have a larger stream where I can do more trivia. So I can do more than just 3. Alright, Omega. Were you still there? Did I miss you? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Alright, there you are. Okay, it's loading in. Fork user trio wearing the armors of Torrents. Wildfire. I think that last one is Stratos. Okay, I gotta pull up. This is like, okay. Love me some Running Warriors. I'm going to assume Calamity goes into the Torrent and Ichabod and Stratus and Hui and Wildfire. Hui and Wildfire, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me, don't know, the idea of who in charge. About similar to the idea of wildfire in charge, let's be real. Similar nervousness for different reasons. Let me pull up some Running Warrior Armor. I could just run into the other room and get the manga if I wanted to, but I guess I should probably use actual internet. Let me have a larger picture, please. I'm probably not going to be exceptionally accurate. Okay, that one's good. That's a good photo. Alright, I'm going to be looking away from chat while I do this. But let's see. Okay, where are you? Phil. Alright. I have not warmed up at all today, and I'm starting the day off with Yoroiden. This is what a beautiful nightmare. Oh, is this ink? Okay, there we go. I think some of my hotkeys that is going to have, his ears are going to have to be covered, but whatever. I think some of my hotkeys are wonky. That is weird. Ah ha ha ha. Okay. Let's change this. Okay. Alright. That's better. That's more like it. I wonder if I can have this off to the side. No? Yes? Maybe? Wrong one. There we go. That's more like it. I need more monitors. I need more monitors. For all of my obsession with Yoraiden Samurai Troopers, I haven't actually done much in the way of drawing the main characters. She's called Warlord Noodles. I had a goal in mind. So yeah, I have drawn the warlords a little more than I've drawn the boys, but let's see how well we can do. Okay. That doesn't fit on the okay, we're gonna have to be creative with the feet, because that armor doesn't fit over that kind of foot. Okay, well, there's that one. I don't have a great picture. Of Torrent here. Well, let's scroll you. Scroll down, scroll down. Scroll down. Ooh. There we go. Might have made a bit more sense to make them human, but there, okay. How in the heck am I supposed to do that helmet on Icky? Oh my gosh. Requires me to do an awful lot of thinking. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you go. We're gonna have to be... Not for nothing, that's not protecting anything. Let's be real. Okay, well, I've lost the plot here. Okay. That kinda gives it to me. I really should have just gone into the other room and got the manga. Let's be real here. Every shot that I've pulled up is a group shot where everybody's standing in front of everybody else. Okay, well, let's turn down the... and go over here. And let's do that. Okay. They're so far away. like the chibi versions of their armor that you see in doujins. I need like a 360 shot so I can see how that neck goes, and I can't see it at all. Oops. Alright. Auto lock inactive layers. They are absolutely in homemade cosplay, made out of foam. It was all Huey's idea. That is how I'm going to reconcile the fact that I am not doing a great job on the armor. Where are you? Where are you? It's got foot spikes. No! I can't see. There's writing in the way. I'm going to say that you can't see the arm braces from this angle because I can't. In the picture that I got. Okay. Okay, just due to the nature of him having wings, we're gonna skip any kind of armor on Icky, because that don't make no sense. You can have the massive shoulder pads though. This is fine. Toma, where are your feet? I mean, Rowan. Hey, where'd it go? on, Samurai Troopers. I love you, but you have too many bits. Right. Okay, let's try and find torrent again. The best shot for each of them is different. Shin, why you always gotta stand in the back? Ooh, there's one. There's a good one. He's in front. Cool beans. Like everything inside of me said, should I just take 2 minutes to laboriously walk over to my bedroom and go get a manga? Or should I just use the beautiful internet that is full of things and just look for it? And every second I'm like, I should get up and go get the manga right now. Each of them has a splash page. Just do it now. And I'm not doing it. Okay. Ronan Warriors Extra Large doesn't exist anymore. At least I don't think it exists anymore. I don't think the Wayback Machine would have it. How does that work? Stop kneeling over Sai. Oh, that one doesn't have, that's the sub armor, not the actual armor, and that is Sai turned away from the camera. There are pictures of him hanging like a barbecue duck. Where are they? There's one. Caught off his legs, but there's one. Oop. That ain't gonna work. I don't see his doodad. Where is it? Where is it? Where's that glaive looking thing? There you are. It's not a triangle. It's a trapezoid. Too close. It looks weird. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright. It's a recognizable silhouette. This needs to go this way. More. Alright, okay. That's gonna have to do for now. Well, hey. Moving. No! Why? What? Why? Okay, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, let's bring up the next one. That's you. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm waiting for the chat to load. Okay. Alright. There's our cosplay. So, Bast6415? You still there? Okay. Calamity lifting Charles above her head if she's ready to yeet him into the sun. Okay. Wild. Let's do it to it. I'm gonna turn up back up. I'll get rid of the doodle layer and when I'm done with everything, and the doodles will go onto the Tumblr when I'm done. And I guess the DeviantArt probably. Alright. How do I do this? Come on, you. Okay. That's gonna have to come in this way. Proportions are going to be a little bit odd. Edit mode. Oh dear. Did not turn off and turn down the edit lines so that they're invisible, or mostly invisible, which is usually the first thing I do, and I don't know how to make that a default. Still, to this day, no idea how to make that a default. This is the quiet portion. All I have to do is think, and I only draw, and I don't have to look at things, try to find things. Because I know how you two idiots look. For the most part. I mean, I could pull up your 180, 360, whatever. It's actually on my computer. I could do that. I'm still not doing it. No. Okie dokie. Let me think. I'm having a dyslexic moment. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, okay. Alright. Oopsie. See? This I did. I screwed up the leg a lot and several times. Oop. Can't see what I'm doing. All right. We're going to make an attempt. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay. There's our boy about to get thrown. Probably not a successful throw into the sun, but an attempt is made. Okay. Let's scoot this on over. And ask Dubwub what they would like doodled. Icky in a straw hat? Okie dokie. What is space like in No Evil? Space is like space. Mostly. That's all you get. Okay, let's actually have this be more of a close-up since the point is the hat. All right. Okay. Let's turn this down again, because... Nope, wrong one. No wonder. Okie dokie. Okay. That looked weird. There he is. Straw hat. Straw hat. Wonky straw hat. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one since it doesn't need to exist anymore. Not a bad load of ideas. I feel like there has to be Charles Misery in every one. Will we get any No Evil Slice of Life episodes like earlier episodes? Kinda, sorta. The very, very, very first ones. I don't know if I'll do any that are quite like the very, very, very first ones. But, there will be more restful episodes that do happen. Okay. Well, how long did we go? I can't tell. Oh, an hour and 20. That's not too shabby. So, that was fun. And I am... What else did I have to talk about? I'm sure I had to talk about more things. Any whoosies? Working on a bunch of stuff at the same time right now. The next episode is actually... A good chunk of it is done. Very good chunk of it is done. I'm waiting on a little bit of voice work. The one that come right after it, I got all the voice work kinda sorta for. Somebody has to take maybe a retake or two. But that one's done and I can be working on that one while I wait for voice work. So that's nice. I actually got a script done today, so that was fun. Ha 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 ha. Nothing motivates you like having to sit and wait for a thing to happen. There was one particularly fun thing that I was working on that I wish I could name drop a little bit more, but it's been ground to a halt, so I'm gonna wait to talk about that one a little later. But yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. It's now night, kinda, because it turns into night awfully early around here. Because it's cold. And I'm hoping that everybody has a fun end of the year. Have fun, everybody. So I will see you all later. Who knows? Okay, see you all later.